What's going on, my friends? What's going on? I got a quick word for you real quick. You know, this morning I was sitting in my restroom and I was brushing my teeth. And I don't know about you, it might sound silly, but when I'm brushing my teeth, I brush my tongue. And sometimes when I'm brushing my tongue, I do a little, And as I'm doing that, I take a look down and I see my 2-year-old daughter. And she says, "Daddy, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Daddy?" And I said, "I'm brushing my teeth." And I said, "I brush my tongue, Mama, and I'm doing that." And then next thing you know, she walks out of my room and all I hear is, and I'm thinking like, what the heck? And I told Mama, don't do that. And then I'm sitting there and I'm stretching out. I look to the side, she's stretching out. Next thing you know, I see her watching me, so I start punching, she's punching. And you know one thing I learned from that? I learned that I always have somebody looking at my life. I always have somebody looking at my life. You don't have to be famous. You don't got to be a famous basketball player. You don't got to be a Kardashian for people to look at your life and for you to be an example. And can I tell you something? There's people watching you all across the world through social media, through TikTok, through whatever it may be. People are looking at you. But the greatest spot that somebody can look at you from will be from your home. And the greatest spot you need to be an example at is from your home. And God really showed me that this morning. And He gave me a word in 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. The word to Timothy says, "Let no one despise your youth." But it says this, "But be an example to the believer in word, in conduct, in love, in spirit, in faith, and in purity." And God really spoke to me through my 2-year-old following my footsteps, and when I was brushing my tongue and gagging, to follow my footsteps when I was sitting there and stretching out and she was doing it. And God reminded me of being and putting on that conduct inside of my home, that my children are watching everything I do. My children are watching everything I say. My children are watching what I watch on TV. My children are watching what I listen to, the music. My children are watching everything. Now, God gave me that example inside my home, and this is the greatest spot I need to do it, but He also gave it to me outside. If you call yourself a Christian, people are watching your life. Can I encourage you? Can I encourage you? Like the word said, it said, "But be an example to the believers," not only just in what you say, but in conduct. Some of us, I know it's so hard and we don't catch ourselves, but we need to be that good example. There's people that who don't believe as well who are watching our life. And if they see you drinking, they're going to say, "Oh, it's okay for a Christian to get drunk." If they see you smoking weed, they're going to say it's okay for a Christian to smoke weed. Imagine if the people in the world are saying that. Imagine what your kids think when they see you drinking and smoking. Imagine what your kids think when they see you cussing up a storm. Imagine what your kids think when they see you watching that bad stuff on TV or listening to that bad music. I got a question for you. What is your conduct like inside your home? What is your conduct like to believers? The call to Timothy was to be an example to the believers in word, meaning in what you say, and in conduct, meaning in what you do, in love, in spirit, in faith, and in purity. I just want to encourage you this morning that my daughter this morning following my footsteps, it really encouraged my spirit to continue to be that great example, because my daughter's watching me. And if she sees Daddy do it, she's going to think it's okay. And as believers, there's some of us that are a little bit more mature. When baby Christians come and see you doing the things of the world, they're going to think it's okay. I just want to challenge you. Be that example as a believer. Be that example. Stay encouraged. I love you. I'm rooting for you. Keep leaning on Christ only.